To become a top-tier assassin, the first thing one must do is master all kinds of firearms. Next comes gathering detailed intelligence on the target and planning every possible escape route. And if you want to eliminate someone without leaving a single flaw, the best way is to make their death look like an accident. The wealthy man had a habit of going for a swim every time he came home. When he reached the middle of the pool, he unexpectedly noticed a wristwatch lying at the bottom. Instinctively, he reached out to grab it, but in the next second, a killer suddenly emerged from the shadows and grabbed him. The man tried to swim to the surface and cry for help, but the killer never gave him the chance. Within moments, the wealthy man drowned in the water and slowly floated back to the surface. Upstairs, the bodyguards seemed to sense that something was wrong, but upon taking a closer look, the wealthy man appeared to be swimming again. The guards lowered their vigilance and continued their patrol. What they didn't know was that the killer was manipulating the body, creating the illusion that the man was still alive. After reaching the poolside, Jack quickly made his way to the warehouse. He stripped off his wetsuit and put on the servant's uniform he had prepared in advance, waiting for the right moment. When the bodyguards finally discovered that their boss was dead, they immediately sounded the alarm. All the guards rushed to the scene, but it was already too late. Taking advantage of their distraction, Jack slipped into the kitchen and walked out openly. He sprinted all the way to the bridge. At the exact moment a ship passed by, he jumped down without a second to spare. Grabbing onto the stern, he successfully escaped, just as expected. News of the wealthy man's accidental drowning quickly made the headlines. As Jack was preparing to accept his next assignment, he was shocked to discover that the target was his close friend, Harry. Confused, Jack went to question the organization's leader, Dean. Dean told him that Harry had leaked classified mission information for money, causing massive losses for the organization. They had also found a $20 million transfer in Harry's account, which confirmed the betrayal. On one side was a friend he had known for many years. On the other was the organization he worked for. Even if Jack refused the job, another assassin would take it. Jack fell into an intense inner struggle, but in the end, he still called Harry and told him to run immediately. He warned him that Dean was sending people to kill him that very night. Sensing the danger, Harry followed Jack's instructions. He sabotaged the floor surveillance cameras and then took the elevator down to the underground parking garage. But when he was about to escape, he discovered that his car had already been sabotaged. At that moment, Jack slowly stepped out of the darkness. Only then did Harry realize the truth. Jack had never intended to save him. He had used Harry's trust to cleverly guide him past all the security cameras. Without the slightest hesitation, Jack pulled the trigger and completed the mission.